What's up, guys? We're here in AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
James Shu, how are you?
.com, and we're here for 2 premieres.
Yes.
I'll be doing Echo to Earth.
Earth to Echo, and I'll be doing Tammy.
Oh, Earth to Echo.
It's alright, Echo to Earth, whatever.
Woo, that's how excited I am about this one.
Yeah, it's kind of winding down. We've had a good 5-6 weeks of just non-stop action.
This year's been awesome.
And now we're getting to this, which kind of seems like a slow week, especially in the middle of summer. It seems like a really it's like when you go on a roller coaster and it goes. You have that one slow moment, but so you're not really looking forward to either films. I know you are kind of up in the air, and you're gonna go see
the horror film. Not even excited about that either.
Love Is from Evil, yeah. I haven't heard much about that. I am a big fan of Melissa McCarthy. We've talked about that many times before, but as I expressed in my review of Identity Thief and In the Heat, she is in danger of being an overplayed song. I mean, I still enjoy her comedy. I still think she's very good, but I just think that she should widen her variety and do something where she's not a very klutzy, wild, eccentric woman that's, you know, very dirty and mad and all over the place. I mean, not saying she can't do it. She does real well. She's funny, but you know, she should show some range. And I'm hoping it doesn't finally get back to her in this movie. I know her and her husband did write the movie. Her husband directed it. That's all pretty much I know. Susan Sarandon's in it, which, you know, that can't be a bad thing. So, Earth to Echo, not so much. They didn't really do much promotion on this film, so I don't know what to expect of that one, but you'll have to let me know.
Who's making Earth to Echo?
I don't know, not off the top of my head.
Love it. All right, we're gonna go our separate ways.
Yes.
Both films are about the same thing, about an hour and a half, give or take.
Yeah, hour, 40 minutes.
We'll be back, and hopefully we have good stuff to share. All right, so we just got out of our films.
Yes.
In tradition, I'll go first.
Yes.
All right, so Earth to Echo, Earth to Echo is a good family film. Okay. It's going to give you inspiration, and everyone knows I am an inspirational guy, so I didn't mind the movie. My buddy Naughty was with me watching it. He wasn't feeling it. The one scene, like the Transformer truck scene type of thing, that was cool. Visually, I liked how they did that, and it really was, I think, a 2014 version of E.T. So I think kids that aren't gonna watch, I think, and we had the Star Wars talk earlier where if you raise them around 1, 2, and 3, you're not gonna like 4, 5, and 6. If you saw 4, 5, and 6, you're not gonna like, and this is probably gonna happen with this one, where Echo, if you see Echo as a child, you're probably gonna love this movie, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a kids film. It's gonna have its problems, but I didn't think anything was wrong with it. But
it didn't connect to you like E.T. I mean, did E.T. connect you in the first place?
It was cool. E.T. was fine too. But I'm not like this huge E.T. guy either. But I thought I like Echo. He was like this mini owl. Naughty, did you feel that was like a little owl?
Yeah, it looked like an owl. That's what I thought it was.
It was like a baby robotic. It was a baby robotic owl. And I mean, I enjoyed it for the hour and a half. I'm not gonna watch it again. I don't want to own it.
Do you think it'll be timeless like E.T.?
I would no. I think, I mean, Steven Spielberg had that thing going on where he was in the zone.
But I mean, do you think? Okay, let's not compare to E.T. But do you think that this is a movie that generations will talk about 20, 30 years from now?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But hey, if you have kids, bring them, because I don't see anything wrong with. I mean, you have The Purge, Anarchy. I don't know if you want to bring kids to that, but. Earth to Echo, this is something you want to bring them to.
Well, if it's not as good, if James is saying it's not that great, then I'd recommend taking your kids to How to Train Your Dragon 2, because that has been the best movie I've seen so far this year. And that doesn't change as we see Tammy. Tammy isn't a bad movie. But Tammy really isn't a great movie either. It's kind of a very lighthearted film that is just simply wants to be what it wants to be. I think a big problem with it is that it kind of came up, the way Melissa McCarthy has been in her performances, she's usually pretty raunchy, she's kind of dirty, and this movie is not really like that. We have the trailer where she robs the food chain store, and that's about as raunchy she gets. Pretty much most of the movie is her and her grandmother taking a road trip, trying to, you know, kind of find themselves and figure out where they want to be with their life, and I think it's kind of a soft movie. She's way more sensitive in this picture, which was good to see her play a little bit more of a sensitive, less, you know, her role in Bridesmaids or Identity Thief. Susan Sarandon was great. She was a perfect match for Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy did have me laughing, but overall the movie just kind of. You remember The Guilt Trip? Was that what it was? With Seth Rogen and I think it's very similar to that. You know, it's kind of just a heartful film. I don't think it's going to do very well because I think, like I said, a lot of people are expecting something totally different. I do know Melissa McCarthy is going to be doing a drama coming up, and she's not going to be doing this kind of role, which I'm kind of glad for. But I don't think she really did a lot of damage in this movie, but I don't think it was something to be proud of. I enjoyed The Heat more. but she still showed a little bit of diversity. She was a lot more sensitive, a lot more tears, but overall it was just an okay picture.
And for Melissa McCarthy fans, do they need to watch this one?
I mean, if you're a fan of Melissa McCarthy like me, you're gonna find things that she does funny. I did find myself laughing when a lot of other people didn't. But I mean, I would say if you're a fan, go see it. But I think that she's kind of getting a crossroads where she really, I mean, but the good thing about her films is that they have heart. Like in Identity Thief, and this film In the Heat, there's always some heart to her characters and her story. But other than that, I think it's a one-time watch, similar to Earth to Echo, and I think it'll be forgotten about pretty soon.
I agree, but Earth to Echo did have heart.
Yep,
it did.
I mean,
it's good
having
for kids.
Having heart is usually a big plus compared to most.
Can't be mad at that.
No,
you cannot be mad at that. But at the end of the day, when it comes to film, you go to www.chaseandcinema.com for today / Tammy, so you can learn more about the
Louis
mind
Vuitton
of Jake
Toronto
and Mr. Louis Vuitton, Mr. Lou Corzolo. And if you haven't subscribed to their podcast, what are you waiting for heaven's sakes?
Yes.
By the way, in the description box, Facebook and Twitter, like and follow him. But I'm so excited because Apes on Horses in 9 days now, not 7. In 9 days, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yes, it's going to be
Andy Serkis.
What are you
Caesar.
expecting?
I'm expecting, and I'm this ridiculous sweaty nerd that's on his computer all day and trying to research and stuff, and everyone that I respect in the film world has said this movie is awesome. I was already jacked on it. I think the trailers are awesome. I think James Franco in part 1, and that one girl from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, thank you, Slumdog Millionaire, that one girl. I thought they did awesome, but then there were so many moments in that movie where baby Caesar and Caesar, I was like, whoa.
It's funny that James Franco gets acted by CGI.
It's amazing, and Andy Serkis has become the king now of.
I absolutely love
motion.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes 2. I really enjoyed that movie, and I think Dawn's gonna be amazing. From what I've seen, it looks spectacular. I'm gonna be thinking it's probably hopefully better than How to Train Your Dragon 2, but you know, you never know. But I am expecting this movie to be great. I am super excited, and this is probably the most anticipated movie this summer for me.
I love it. So 9 days, we'll be back.
Yes.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. We're fired up.
We're also gonna be writing an essay commemorating the Planet of the Apes series, all 6, 7 films if you include the remake. I'm gonna be writing a big old essay about the Planet of the Apes and why they're so important and why we should be making these movies still. Well, at least the first film and then some of the sequels.
Mark Wahlberg's was a little off?
No, no.
Okay.
But definitely the original Planet of the Apes. But check that out. It'll probably be coming out next week sometime around Monday or Tuesday.
Check out the chaseandcinema.com.
Yes.
So check that out, guys. We're excited. And it's what we do in Las Vegas, so
see you next week.